Welcome to Finca Live. We're Sharon and Andy, just two people with a dream and a vision of restoring our traditional stone-built farmhouse in southern Spain, transforming it into a beautiful off-grid home and sharing our journey with you. Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back to the Finca.
It's a beautiful day, not a cloud in the sky. We're sporting our t-shirts once again for you. Just a reminder, if you've not already ordered one, click on the link below. And thank you to everybody that has already. It's been amazing.
Yeah, I've been overwhelmed. I don't wear mine that often because I'd end up wrecking it. It's too nice to use for building things and that, isn't it?
Yes.
So anyway, welcome to all the new subscribers. We've got lots of new viewers, lots of new subscribers. For anyone that is new here, we're Sharon and Andy, as you know. We're working at the moment, we're trying to get this courtyard area sorted out to turn it into a fabulous outdoor living space. Finally get it finished for this summer. We want to get it done for this summer. The end of the last vid, I've just jet washed all the walls, ready for pointing. I'm going to carry on with that. What are you on?
Well, as you know, if you've been watching us, Andy's converted one of the little rooms downstairs just off the bedroom into a nice walk-in wardrobe for me. I've been sorting out all my clothes after 2 years of being in bags. And we're currently now sorting out all the stuff that was in what was going to be the snug, which is now going to be the dining room because we've changed our minds.
It's hard to keep up.
Bags and bags and bags of cleaning products and things, which is explain where it all came from on the last video. We're clearing all that now onto the mezzanine, which now has a light in it and is nice and clean, so we put it up there out of the way so we can get cracking downstairs.
Get it all cleared so we can crack on with that. But I think our priority is going to be this courtyard.
It's got to be the courtyard, hasn't it? Otherwise it'll be another year.
Last year we missed the boat, it got too hot. We left it too long and it got too hot, and everything went the wrong way around. So it's early, it's still only March, we're cracking on.
Well, I'm back in the office. I've cleared that half. There's still all this to do. You know, when you get that Monday morning feeling, it's like, I really don't want to do it, but it's got to be done because we want to move all the stuff that's at the moment in what will be our bedroom into here. So all the computer equipment, Andy's guitars, keyboard, to keep it clean more than anything. Ideally, we would have started on with this room and filled in the cracks and got it all nice and clean and painted before we move the office equipment in here. But to be fair, it's a spare room and it's not a priority. So we'll just have to, when it comes to the time that we do want to sort it out, we just have to move everything out again. But that won't be such a problem, it's only a desk and that. This is staying. This is a nice corner sofa that was donated to us by our old neighbour, which will be perfect in here really. Some nice cushions that go at the back here. So this is staying. I just need to get rid of all this slot. So I'll crack on.
So I'm off. Got a bucket of mix, another bucket of stones, my gloves, and I'm going to start on this side and say if I can get the tops done first, it makes it a lot easier because you're not working up and down ladders and things. This is going to take a while. There are some huge holes, but it'll take as long as it takes. We're just going to plod on with it. Let's have a look what we've got. Okay. Start off with a couple of reasonable sized stones, and then away we go. Let's do it. The thing that takes the time is getting them to fit. Try that one. bash them in, and I'll carry on.
Getting there slowly. It's a mammoth task, and what I'm finding as well, and those of you that have stored things yourself for any length of time, I'm getting sort of brown dust marks where they've been folded. I don't know whether the camera can pick that up. So I've also got lots of washing to do as well, but hey ho, we're getting there slowly.
This is definitely going to take a while. I've done, you might be able to see for the shade, but I've done that, another 4 mix, just massive holes. There's one here, I can get my fist in it, and I can see right through to the other side. I can probably get 2 fists in that actually. It's not good, but it'll be fixed. It needs sorting. There's loads you can see really deep into the wall. Yeah, how it stands up is I don't know, it's like a dry stone wall at the moment, but it's still standing. We'll soon have it back together. It's going to take a bit of time, but we can only do what we can do, like I said before. That's a bit better. Another mix gone. I've got the massive hole filled in there, nearly filled in. Don't want to go too far with it and let it consolidate a little bit. You have to mess with it, you know. And then we can carry on, move on to the next bit, because I can reach this now from the ground level. I probably want to do behind the vine and on both sides, because it's shooting out. You can see that little shooty things that twist round things, don't know what they're called already. So he's looking for something to climb up. So if I can get this bit done first, give him something to climb up. In the meantime, it's been a hot afternoon. It's time for an ice cold beer. Our friends George and Jill, kindly brought us some square Scottish sausage yesterday, which we're going to cook on the barbecue. So I'm going to go and split some almond up, and we're going to get that on. All we do with our splits is, we won't burn that, not for cooking, light a fire in the top part of our smoker, and let it burn till it gets down to embers. Usually takes about, I don't know, 45 minutes, depending on how much wood you put on it. And then if you get in, well, depending on how much you put on it, you can get a good burn of embers for up to 2 hours, which is more than enough time we find to do a barbecue. So I'll get this lit, then we can enjoy an ice cold beer. There we go. Being that we're only doing a couple of bits of sausage, I'm not having a massive fire, but that'll be enough for us. Super. Right, this is what we've got left in here now. Crikey, that'll last weeks. Don't use a lot at all. So go and build yourselves a wood-fired barbecue. Best thing you'll ever do. We prefer it over charcoal as well, because we get the almond for free when they cut the trees down that are all around us. So double bonus. I'm sure a lot of you know, but I should have added, I think, if you're cooking over the grill, then let your wood get down to embers, so it doesn't burn your food. But if you're cooking on the plancha, the plate, I sometimes, quite often, especially for steaks, put it right over a roaring fire. Oh, sears them up beautifully. You don't need to wait for the embers for that. And you still got that nice smoky hint from it, not over smoked, but a hint. Alfie's here already helping. You got sausage, Alf? There we go, it's going nicely. That is happy days. Yeah, give it a bit longer and then we'll get them on and we'll eat. There we go, square sausage, Scottish square sausage on the barbecue. We're having it with a bit of gnocchi, which we're going to fry up in the fat that comes out of the sausage. Lovely, very healthy, hot. And green beans and garden peas. Well, it's another beautiful morning on the Finca. I've just been to Chris and Lillian's to pick up our scaffold tower, because there was a little mishap the other day. We'll have a look in a minute. And to get some more sand and some more lime to carry on with this pointing. Unfortunately, I got a sand, but they didn't have any lime. He's going to get me something for today, so I'm going to have to go back at some point. But we've got a little bit, enough to carry on for now. Let's go and have a look what happened. Hopefully you can make that out there, but a tractor with a big trailer or something has come down the little track here and caught the corner of the roof, probably unaware that they had done, for it's a big tractor with a big trailer, and it's pushed it all that way and knocked most of it off. Emilio asked me if I got a tower. Emilio's our farmer neighbour, asked me if I got a scaffold tower, which of course I said yes, but whether it's going to be tall enough I'm not sure. No doubt we'll see him in the next day or so, because he's going to be getting it sorted out, and we'll give it a go. But we did what we could for him. It's there if he can use it. If not, he's going to have to come up with a plan B. Anyway, so with that out of the way, just use the last of our builder's bag of sand. Time to open the new ones, just in the nick of time. Get another mix on. Alrighty, I'm going to try and get this done behind the vine so I can put something up for him to grow up, because he's growing quite quickly. So I'll just damp it all down as always. Not too much because it dries really quickly in this heat. It's supposed to be 32 degrees today. 90 Fahrenheit, cracking flags. Cool. Right, let's carry on.
Well, I've been on the wardrobe again today, just clearing out the remaining stuff in the office, and I'm actually cold, believe it or not. It's going to be 32 degrees this afternoon, but working inside it's a bit chilly, which bodes well for the summer. So I thought I'd come outside and start on these weeds because they're driving me mad. The ground is so hard, that's the problem. So I'm improvising with our rather large hoe. It's what Andy made to clear out the bread oven eventually when we get it up and running. But works really well for the weeds. So I've been digging them out with this and hopefully clear a bit of this front because it's a real mess.
I've thrown a couple of mixes into it, and our latest batch of white sand is actually a bit of a grey colour. Have we been out there or what? Hopefully it'll blend in as time goes on. We have used varying colours of sand before, and you find after 12 months or so it all actually just ends up the same colour. So I think we'll carry on with it.
So I dip at this, and then we're off to Leroy Merlin's to get some shelving for the office. It's getting a bit warm now to be working outside. Andy's has done a few mixes this morning, so I think we'll go off to Leroy's, bit of a road trip, and get what we need. Here we are, Leroy Merlin, excellent service. We ordered it online. They said collection in 2 hours. We got an email within 10 minutes to say it was ready, so they're obviously not very busy today. So just go in, give our receipt, our little notice, and collect the parcel. Excellent. There we are, our shelves.
Result. 5 minutes later.
Excellent. Right, so this room is now clear. We've moved the sofa from here to there, which gives us a big area here. So we can get the desk in here now. More importantly, Andy's keyboard and all his guitars. Because that will then enable him to make the door for the walk-in wardrobe, because it's on a sliding mechanism, so it's going to go right across, and at the moment, as you'll see, Andy will show you, all the music is in that corner. So yeah, another job, good job, well done. It's been a bit of a mission finding homes for everything, because nothing is finished obviously at the moment, so we are going to have to keep moving things in and out. But we're just going to have to live with it. But anyway, happy days. One room is now clear.
Yes, so all this lot, several guitars all in cases, keyboard, all sorts of stuff, even some more books and things. We can now clear all these easily into the office over there. Because the sliding door, I've got to put a rail up on the wall up there, so it'll slide backwards and forwards, and I'm quite keen to get the door on, because the amount of dust in this place, especially with the original old doors and windows, have got big gaps in them. When the wind blows, you can actually see it billowing through. So I'm going to put a nice sliding door up here. I'm going to have to make one, and try and put a nice dust seal all the way around it to keep that room absolutely spotlessly clean. It's actually stayed pretty clean already, you know, without that, so we shouldn't be too difficult to do. So the next job is to get this lot out of the way. So in the morning, it is a slightly different colour bugger. What can you do? I'm not going to take it all out. It took me hours to do it, but I'm going to get some of the original sand, the definite original sand. It'll blend in 6 months time, you'll never notice. It's a lot cooler this morning. It's forecast to be hot again this afternoon, but while we've got a bit of cloud cover, I'm going to crack on. Now it's all off again. The stuff we've got there all the time won't get wasted, because it'll all go in this hole when we come to do the stones. But I want to get the walls finished first, obviously, so we don't make a mess on our lovely new stone floor when it goes in. Oh, if I can get my glove on. Right, let's have it. Let's see if I can blend this in a bit. That's a big chunk of wall done. I think what I'm going to do next, I've got a ring in the wall up there, and I hammer this peg into the floor, and I'm going to put a cable up the wall, a line up the wall there, so I can tie him up out of the way for him to grow up, which will make it easier for me access into the corner here. So let's get it done. Get them done. let's do that bit. I've got a rather large roll of fencing wire here. I've just undone what should be enough. So I'll go fix this end to the top and then see if we can get it done at the bottom. Right, I just need some way of fixing them to there now. I'll probably just make a big ring that won't pinch the thing, stick it around, and that should hopefully hold him in place. So we go. There we go, try and train him to grow up there now. Happy days. At least I can get into the corner a bit easier now. We're doing a bit of research on training vines. What I've essentially got is 2 leaders, which I want. What I want ideally is a bigger trunk in as years go by, to go right up to the thing, and then for it to spread across the canopy that we're going to put another roof on it, which is in the future. Theoretically, the idea is that we get a nice shade covering in the summer from all the leaves. I know it's going to take quite a while. I've got one on the other side as well, and then in the winter when they lose the leaves, we'll still get the sun coming in. That's the plan anyway. So hopefully I've got 2 leaders there. I'll only need one of them. If this one goes right up to the top, we can get rid of this one, and then hopefully it'll be turned into a nice healthy big vine. I don't think this little chap's ready for something to grow up yet, although I'm sure he will be soon. They're actually muscatel grapes, edible table white grapes basically, so we'll look forward to getting a few off them as well. I think while I'm at it, while I've got the cable out, I'm going to put one up here. I've just hammered a hook in there, just up to that ring there, and then hopefully he'll come up this one. There we go, that should keep him going in the right direction now. Excellent, happy days. So yeah, another mix, another bucket of stones. See what we can do with this one here. Get him put back into some kind of shape. Fab. Right. Wonderful. At least I can leave Mr. Vine alone then, once this bit's done. There's another chunk done. Lots and lots of holes in that, so it took most of the mix, but I've not got as far down as I would have liked to have done. It's getting a bit warm now, to be out here in the sun. It gets too hot. And so I think we're going to go in and have a look, carry on inside, and see about getting them guitars out of the way and making a space so we can put our sliding door going. Right, okay, quick update on Emilio's roof. It's sort of done. He didn't use our tower, he used this, well, I don't know, leaning tower, wonky tower. And unfortunately he's used cement on it as well, which they seem to do a lot. Not the best thing you can use on stone buildings, but it's done, it shouldn't leak, and life can carry on as normal.
So we're on to clearing this corner now, and underneath a big blanket, I'd forgotten, this is will be our coffee table. We saw it advertised on one of the buy and sell sites, and the guy wanted €60 for it, and I tried to knock him down. He said, I'm sorry, but that is the price. But as soon as we saw it, it is an actual wagon wheel. It's so heavy, You can't lift it, one person can't lift it. It has a big glass top that sits on the top of these three here. All the way from South Africa, the guy brought it over with him when he used to work over there and then moved over to Spain and brought it over with him. I'm sure it's worth an awful lot more, so it's nice to see it again. It's just amazing as we're moving things around what we've gotten. But yeah, so that'll go in our lounge eventually.
It's slowly coming in, taking it off because everything is absolutely minging. The amount of dust in here is unbelievable. So there's big holes in the front door and the shutter in here. But in this little room, everything should stay a lot cleaner because the shutter's not too bad. But our next work area is clear, filthy, so we're going to give that a good vacuum. Get it all cleared. Well, that's as clean as we can get it. The floor, you can't see it on the camera, but it's just flaking off. You just have to touch it and it flakes off. So that's one of our battles. Every time, because we've got so many gaps under the front door and the shutters, when the wind blows from that way, it just billows up everywhere. And because it's so dusty naturally from the floor, so it's not sealed, it's just falling apart. We're fighting a losing battle. So we'll
it is what it is. Yeah.
It's just a nightmare, isn't it?
It is. But at least it's clear now.
Yeah.
You can get on with your rail.
And stop the dust billowing into the...
And yeah, because there's a gap here, if you can see that. And I'm not happy about that because all the dust is going to be going on all over my clothes. I've tried to keep clean for the last 2 years.
Yes.
So
I think, next thing to do is start to have a look at this door, how we're going to do that. But we're going to call it a day there for today because we're running up a bit of a beer, aren't we?
We are.
Cold beer.
Nice cold beer.
The wall's coming on, this is coming on, we're trying to juggle two things at once. And variety is the spice of life, as they say.
Indeed, indeed.
And it's important to get our clothes and things sorted out. It's all important.
Yep.
Thank
you for watching. Thank you so much to everybody that's subscribed, all our new subscribers.
Thanks to everyone that's bought our merchandise, t-shirts, mugs.
Don't forget, if you're still interested,
get your Happy Days mug.
click on the link below. And
it'll make your life more enriched and better, honestly. When you look at your Happy Days mug in the morning.
Not quite so sure about that one.
think of us anyway now, dust.
So seriously, thanks guys, and we will see you on
Thursday.